If audio is king, then lighting is next in line for the throne. With the Aputure 300x and 600D Pro, you'll be able to rule the land with ease. Welcome to Pro Gear TV. I'm Sean, the Orlando Digitech. In today's video, we're going to have a brief look at the Aputure 300x and 600D Pro. For today's video, we have both of these lights on loan from Pro Gear Orlando, which is today's sponsor, but more on them later. Alright, here we are in the Pro Gear Orlando warehouse, and we have the Aputure 600D Pro and the Aputure 300x. Now the Aputure 300x has a mounting receiver for a 5/8 pin or a baby pin, and then the 600D Pro has a receiver for a 5/8 stud as well. Now, along with this receiver is also a junior pin. So if you take off your thumb screw, and so you don't lose your thumb screw, they have a little space, little threaded space here on the mount that you can thread this thumb screw into, so you don't lose your thumb screw. Now, with that thumb screw out, you have this junior pin available to you. So if you take it off of your 5/8 stud, take your BJ out, this light can go straight into a junior receiver and locked down. Now this is a great way to mount this light because it's sturdy inside and it's got a larger mounting surface as well, being that this is a 10-pound light without any light modifiers on it. This also has a built-in safety cable, and the kit that comes from Pro Gear Orlando also has the Bowens speed ring right here. This comes with every Aputure kit. This has all of the areas for different light modifiers, even ones from Pro Photo. Any of the light modifiers that have rods, say a softbox, strip boxes, or an octabank, these lights have the Bowens mount on them, and that is the mount that you might have seen where it has these 3 pins and it just slides on. Now, a little tip to getting these on is if you're looking at it this direction, it is technically lefty-loosey, but if you're looking at it from the light modifier, it's backwards. So if you're putting on a light modifier, you can come from the back and twist it into place until you lock it, and righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, just normal when you're in this position. So there's a little pin that you push in to release that is on the front of the 600D, and the 300x has the pin on top that you press down to release the Bowens mount. Now, also included in the kit from Pro Gear Orlando is the reflectors with the Bowens mount and shore power cores as well, so you don't have to run just off of V-mount. So this is from the 600D. This has the ballast cable and the shore power cable. Now, one of the unique things about the 600D Pro is that you can use the ballast as a V-mount charger as well. So when you plug into shore power or house power, you can actually be charging your V-mounts at the same time that you're powering the light. Now, that is not able to be done on the 300X. It's just a feature for the 600D Pro. Now, the 300X, the X stands for bicolor, and the D on 600D is for daylight. Another thing out of the kit that comes from Pro Gear Orlando is the super clamp type clamp for mounting the ballast to any stands. Now, the best way to mount these is with Aputure red upright. Widen it to your stand. Have it just a little ways down from your couplers here so that when you put the ballast on, it doesn't get in the way. Get that nice and tight, and then a little pin that locks that switch in place. So I'm gonna grab our ballast here. Our ballast has this little plate that goes right in here. All right, then we're securely locked onto this stand. Now, the 600D does take 26 or can take 26 volt V-mount batteries. Now you'll also get full power out of it if you have two 26 volt batteries on either side, but you'll only get half power if you're using say a 14 volt V-mount battery. So just to restate that, these can receive two 26 volt V-mount batteries on both sides at the same time to be able to be hot swapped at certain powers, at lower powers. But they can also receive the normal 14 volt V-mount batteries as well. Now, you don't want to put the 26 volt V-mount batteries on anything else except for this unit, because it will push out 26 volts and below anything that is only supposed to take 14 volts like the 300X. Do not put the 26 volt on the 300X. That about wraps it up for our overview of the Aputure 600D Pro and 300X. Big thanks to our sponsor, Pro Gear Orlando, Central Florida's photo, video, grip, lighting, and production rental house. Check out more on ProGearOrlando.com. This is Pro Gear TV. Thanks for watching.